It's a cattle disease.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Oh, boy. Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash. Follow me? Alrighty then. Hasta la vista, baby.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, look at you playing Jack by yourself. Can I let you in on a little secret? You're gonna win. Now then, well, there is one advantage to playing by yourself. You got plenty of room at the keyboard. Okay, ready to roll? Good. Okay.
Trivia emergency. Call 911.
The category? Answer this question now! And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Put it in gear, because here we go. If you're in a high-pressure situation during a low-pressure weather system, which of these are you most likely doing? Sweating in the rain, chilling out in the sun, stressing in the clear, or sleeping in the freezing cold? A low-pressure weather system has air moving up, cooling, and having its moisture condensing, which leads to wet weather. We would have also accepted peeing yourself during a hurricane. I need a category. Here we have, can you get paid for that? I'm giving out $3 grand for a right answer. Okay, I don't know about you, but I've gone to great lengths to cover up hickey. Because it's a common term in the profession, which of these people would not put on a turtleneck upon noticing a hickey? Priest, printer, proctologist, or computer programmer? Gosh darn it, I was really rooting for you. Let's take a look at the right answer. A hickey is the printing term for a small blemish or mistake. And when the ink won't stop dripping, it's called a gonorrhea. Okay, pick a category. Well, what do we have here? Nick can't see at night. How does $2,000 sound? Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Considering his favorite snack is high in vitamin A, which of these cartoon characters probably has the best night vision? Wimpy, Scooby-Doo, Bugs Bunny eats carrots, and carrots are high in vitamin A, which helps improve night vision. Or he could just eat some Bugs Bunny vitamins and eat himself. Category, please. Let's see what we got going. Hollywood is full of mathematicians. This one can net you $1 grand. Hey, you know, maybe with the success of Good Will Hunting, Hollywood will start making a lot of movies about math. What would be a good name for a movie about two straight lines madly in love with each other, yet tragically destined to never be able to touch? Terms of divergent, perpetually perpendicular, parallel lines separate. Parallel lines can be extended indefinitely and they will never touch.
Let me be ta'en, let me be put to death! Oh, dearest Liney, why dost thy cursed math teacher say we shall never meet?
All right, hit me.
Excuse me, my good man, would you be so kind as to give me 5?
The category is, didn't win, suck it up. $2,000 for a correct answer. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. Suppose the makers of OB tampons receive an OB award. For what are they most likely being honored? Absorption in an abstract artist studio? Absorption in an off-Broadway production? OB awards are given each year for excellence in off-Broadway productions. And when an off-Broadway show succeeds, it's a real on-the-rag-to-riches story. Okay, pick a category.
Dude, I figured it was a party, so I brought along a...
6!
This one's called, I'm a Woman Now, Mrs. Garrett. $1,000 at stake on this one. Okay, all the girls on the Facts of Life were pretty virginal. Well, until that little Natalie episode. But tell me, which of the Facts of Life girls could best be described as viraginous? Joe, Natalie, Blair, or Tootie? A viraginous woman tends to behave in a stereotypically masculine manner. And I'll tell you something, all the other girls were relieved when Joe stopped using the sink as a urinal. I need a category.
My dog's won. But to you and me, that's...
And this one is, don't let the door hit you in the candy shell. This one's worth $1,000. You know, in this day and age, no one's safe from corporate downsizing and the sugar-coated dismissals that accompany it. Not even sugar-coated candies. Considering the M&M's color that was let go to make room for the new blue M&M's, what might have been management's parting words to it? Take some time, relax, work on your tan. When they added blue M&M's, they took out the tan ones. Luckily, they only melt in your mouth, not in the unemployment line. All right, hit me. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is the optimistic side of glam rock. All right, I'm going to read. Okay, maestro, if you think you know the rules, I'll go ahead and put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Suffragette City, Ziggy Stardust. My life is a cartoon. Rock and roll suicide. It ain't easy. Moon Age Daydream. A rumor in his own time. Last one, Ziggy's Fun Day Sunnies. That's all you wrote. You missed 3, but you got 4. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's see your new total. All right, there's a little scrap for you. Let's move on. Category, please. Well, looks like this category is Jam on It. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Let's see how you handle this one. If you were to slather jam all over the parts of the body on which one wears jams, what would you have? Fruit-flavored feet? No, that sounds more like you're wearing jellies. For the curious, here's the right answer. Jams are a brand of colorful Hawaiian shorts and pants which were wildly popular back in the 80s.
Really, Mom? It's just jelly. I don't want to wear diapers again.
Okay, I need a category.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Pucker up for an explorer and an explorer. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Heads up, here it comes. If the founder of Detroit had driven into the Motor City in the car that bears his name, what would the early settlers of the city have... The guy who founded Detroit had the fancy name of Antoine Lomé de la Mothe Cadillac or something. Which would lead you to believe that the first Cadillac had a beaver pelt interior. One down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much. Okay, pick a category. May I introduce blood, guts, and honey roasted nuts? And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Imagine you're a human red blood cell in need of a vacation. So you book a quick one-day trip around the cardiovascular system. As a red blood cell, what will you do during your 24-hour trip around the bloodstream? Crash land in the lungs? Earn 60,000 frequent flyer miles? Ride between 2 fat platelets all the way? Or have it wrong, and besides, the correct term is weight-challenged platelets, you insensitive corpuscle. Looks like somebody's not using their overhead baggage compartment. A red corpuscle travels 60,000 miles through the human bloodstream in a single day. Of course, at the end of the day, it has a crook in its neck, it's fussy and irritable, and doesn't know what time it is. All right, hit me. Say hello to Over the Water Closet. $2,000 says you don't know this one. You know, those British people are weird. Did you know they use the metric system over there? Freak. Say you join the Mile High Club in a British Airways water closet. According to the metric conversion, what should it be called? The 0.362549 kilometer high club? The 0.6021? An American mile converts to 1.609344 kilometers. But that doesn't mean you get to count it as 1.6 times in your diary. Category, please. Now serving. These thongs were made for walking. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Because cars are not allowed on the island, which of these dishes would not be a special in a roadkill cafe? Long Island lizard, Fire Island ferret, Key West Island coyote, or Virgin Islands veal? Fire Island, located just off Long Island, does not allow cars. But there are horrible reports of small animals being crushed under platform heels. I need a category. Open wide and get ready for... I said, hey, you. Get it right, I'm handing over $2,000. Think fast. After you get out of Billy Ocean's dreams, what should you do? Get into his heart, get out of my dreams, get into my car. It's a song. Well, okay, but it depends on what kind of car he has. Okay, I need a category. This category's known as, put 'em up again this week. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. Suppose the cops on NYPD Blue only enforced blue laws. Which of the following would you see on the show? Blue laws are archaic morality laws that regulate activity on Sundays. Yeah, in some places you can't buy booze on Sundays, but you can show Dennis Franz's ass anytime you like. Category, please. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for equalization.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. 90210's least hygienic cast member. And $10,000 right out of the gate for this one. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Look at this phrase and tell me what commercial line it rhymes with. Val yawn, cakey decay, and just ignore the, colon. First clue, it's a saying from an 80s commercial. It's a saying from an 80s commercial about being rescued by your bathwater. You know, when Mr. Bubble just isn't doing it for you. Last clue, having a Calgon moment? Just yell this. Kids screaming, dinner burning, Valion, cakey decay. Of course, what they don't tell you is Calgon doesn't bring you back. All right. And I believe this one's called I Love You. Now serve it up. $2,000 for a correct answer. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Say you tell someone you love him or her, but you're using tennis terms. Which of these best explains what you mean? You would like to tie him or her up? You have an advantage over... Bet you wish you'd pick this. In a game of tennis, your score is love if you have 0, so he or she means nothing to you.
I love you.
Tennis term, haha!
Sorry, foot fault, tennis term.
I need a category. The selection is Puppet Man in the Hood. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Wow, is Mr. Rogers hung up on neighbors? He must have millions of them. Say Mr. Rogers wants to celebrate America's good neighbor policy. To get in the proper spirit, what will take the place of his usual cardigan? A Latin American poncho, a Canadian hockey jersey, an English riding jacket, a Hawaiian lei? That's Mr. Rogers you're talking about. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The good neighbor policy improved relations between the U.S. and Latin America, so Mr. Rogers would wear a poncho. And of course, instead of King Friday, there'd be a string of short-lived fascist dictators. Okay, coming at you, parental advisory. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Okay, you've heard all the hoopla about playing records backwards and hearing the devil's work, but what I want to know is this. What does Satan rules sound like backwards? Is it sound 1? Yes. Sound 2? Sound 3? Or sound 4? No, that's an SOB. You know, sign of the beast. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. Yes. 4 words is Satan rules. You know, if you listen really close, it sounds like I'm saying, love thy neighbor. Okay, I need a category. Shake hands with. So damn old. How does $4,000 grab you? So you know that Mel Brooks character, the 2,000-year-old man? Cracks me up. Anyway, say the 2,000-year-old man appeared on stage with a bristlecone pine. What could the pine tree truthfully say to the old man? I'll light myself on fire before I'm that old.
L is for loser.
In case you're wondering, bristlecone pines have been known to live over 4,000 years. They're some of the oldest living things on Earth. Yep, just like Mel Brooks' jokes. Category, please. You're about to embark. Ah, you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Who are you? Who are you? Jeez, that's kind of redundant and repetitive. Anyway, hope you do well. And also, good luck to you. Nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game. Player, this victory was so strong it evoked memories of, well, not much, because it wasn't that strong. But here's some strong words for you.
You don't know Jack!
If that's another person calling about our engagement, I'll scream.
There you go, a little high scoreboard surgical strike, getting your name in there. Way to go, nice going. If you want to play again, just give me the signal, okay?
If you haven't heard the good news, press 1. If